last video, we did both the seals right here, these little pieces right here on both sides. It looks good. That side, we did the driver's side and we did the passenger side. So I think that looks good. I think we're going to leave it alone. We might touch it up a little bit, but it looks way better than it did. Okay. Next, we want to take one of these side skirts right here, and we got the clips for them. So we got brand new clips, but we want to take one down and put it on the side to see if it's actually going to fit. I don't know if it's going to fit. Look how low that car is. And there's the clips right there. So we'll have to get the clips out of the thing. But right now, I started taking these off because I want to check the spark plugs. Take this off of here. And I want to pull the spark plugs and see what they're gapped at. Because we're still getting a lot of fuel. And mine is a lot of fuel. And we're still running a lot of fuel. I don't know why. So I just want to check this just to make sure that these are right. And I want to see what they are pre-gapped, because we didn't gap them out of the package. So, and they're brand new spark plugs. Well, they're not new now, but they were new when we put them in. So we just want to check it, make sure that it's running right, check the spark plugs. So that's the easiest way to tell basically how your car's running, if it's running rich, running lean. Besides the AFR, that's going to tell you right then if it's rich or lean, but this is going to tell you a lot better what your engine is doing, you know, your spark plug. So we're going to pull the 4 spark plugs out. I got my spark plug gapper right here. So we're going to see what they are on here and see if they are, see if they're even. They're supposed to be 0.047 to 0.051. So I want to go up a little bit, probably 5.5, just to see if it makes a difference in the idle. We're going to start it up after we get this done and see if it makes a difference in the idle, and then we'll check the AFR and see if it's actually changed on the AFR, and then we'll hook the Hondata up and we can see on there as well. So let's do that right now. Let's pull these spark plugs and let's get a reading. So I got these loose. We're going to get ready and pull these out one by one. So right here, you can see it's not bad. It's got a little black carbon and it's got a little white tip to it. But we're going to check and see. Number 2. Looks good. Don't look bad at all. Looks like it's running good. Got a little white tip, but it's normal. So far the engine's running good, besides, you know, being rich and lean from this. I just want to check all these. This one, yeah. What do you think about that one? Smells normal. We'll keep them in a row, 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. And we'll look at these. See, I don't know why. Huh. All right. So now we're going to take number 1 and we're going to see what it is gapped at. Okay, so let's go with the last amount right here and let's move it up till it stops. Should be about 4.7. And where's that? There's 4.5. So it's not even 4.7. Okay. Number 2. It's almost the same. So it's not even gapped right for our GSR, because it's 4.7 to 5.1. This one, I don't know about this one. We might clean this one up. Let's see what this one's at. About the same. About 0.4, what? What would you say? 4, 2, 3. That's 5 right there. So 0.44. I definitely need to clean that one off.
Yeah.
And we'll see what this one's at. About 0.45. So there's roughly about 0.44, 0.45. which they should be 0.57 to 0.51. So we're going to figure out what we're going to gap these at. We're going to gap them all the same, and then we're going to put them back in, and then we'll start the car up. This is number 3 cylinder. I don't know why number 3 cylinder is, the pistons all look the same when we took off the head, so I'm not understanding why number 3 cylinder is looking like this. I don't know, but all right. Well, let's clean them up, and let's gap them, and let's put them back in, and then we'll give her a start, and we'll see how much better the idle is from compared to, and then we'll check the AFR and all that stuff. So, all right. So we pulled them out, and we seen that they weren't gapped right. They were pretty much all like 4.1. So I gapped them at 4.7. So we're going to try 4.7 since they weren't there. So 0.47 to 0.51. So we're going to try 0.0547 right now. So all of them are right where they were. So they're all good. They're all tight. We got those in there. So we should be good. Filled up the coolant because we had a little, not overheat, but it was running hot. So we should be good there. Should be good to go. So we'll get her a start here in a minute, and then see what the we'll see what the AFR is at. So let's open the garage, and let's get her started up. See how good she starts up this time. It's been sitting for a few days, so we'll see, right? All right, so we're ready for a start. I got my Hondata out. So right now we're at 21.27 AFR right here, TPS 0. You know, ignition's going to be 0, obviously. So we need to see, let me see if we can do another one here. New value. And then I need to go to sensor, go to vehicle, ignition right here. Ignition right there. I want to see what the ignition is at idle to see if it is 16 degrees. Okay, so that will give us that. Okay, we should be good. We should be ready to go. What does it say on the AFR in there?
22.4.
Okay.
Okay, you ready for a start?
Yep, ready for a start. Go.
We're at 12 now.
We're at 12, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and minus some more.
Just let it warm up. Just let it warm up for a minute. It's good. Let me get it warmed up here. Yeah, we're almost at 13, so we're getting there. She's getting warmed up, so we'll see if we can get a 14.5 AFR right here in the AF right here. So you can go back to tables, and we can see that it's in this area right here. So what we'll do is we'll do it again right here. We'll go Control J, and we'll minus 5%. See, now we're at 14. So we probably need another 3% in this area. So we'll go Control J and we'll minus 3% right there. And we'll hit enter. And then we'll upload the tune. 14.3. A little bit better. Let's see where we're at on the display. Yeah, we're a little bit, but it takes a minute for it to go through the ECU and then all the way back here and all the way back here. So we're at 13. 13? Okay. So we're running about 1200 RPM, 1150 to 1200 RPM. So that's good. That's a good idle. And we're at 40 PSI fuel pressure right there. You can see. So we're good there. Okay. Ignition's at 25. We should change it because it should be at 16 at idle. It should be at 16 degrees. So now we're at 16 right now. See, 16 degrees right there. That's what we should be at right now. It should be at 16 degrees. See? And now it went to 21. Do you see it? Do you hear the difference? Set timing. 16 degrees. Enter. It's not going down, so our timing's off. Alright, shut it off for a minute. Let's get that right. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, did you hear it backfire a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this needs to be at 16 degrees ignition right here before we can set this. Okay, so this needs to be right. So we're going to get our timing gun out. We're going to do a timing, and then we're going to set the distributor 16 degrees because you hear the difference. When I went here, and I went online, and I went to set timing, right here, 16 degrees, you heard the difference in the engine. And then when I went down, it was fine. I went down 1 degree because it was at 17. So I went down to 15 and it was at 16. And then I closed it right here and it went back up to 21. Did you hear the idle change?
Yeah.
Idle changed a lot and it went back up again. So that's why this is not at not right when we set the parameters right here and you go to idle. You can change your idle speed right here, your idle, minimum idle, and you can change it. That's why we have it a little bit high because we don't want that lack of power. We want it right there so when you take off, you got power right there and it's not, you know, the RPMs have to go up. Plus we'll use launch control as soon as we get the clutch broken in. So, all right, we're going to set timing. So this is kind of a cold start of the Integra. Corey already started it up. That's what it sounds like. So, I got VTAC. So I got my laptop right here. Got my Hondata all set up, ready to go. There's 13.6, 13.8. Still needs to warm up a little bit. It was at 15. There's Emmeline from Emmeline's Crazy World. She's going with us.
Subscribe to my channel at Emmeline's Crazy World.
Okay, she's about to go for a ride with us. Let's check the engine real quick, make sure it's good to go. Look at this hood. This was 6 years sitting in a salvage yard right here. And this is, I just buffed it. It needs to be done a little bit more. But look at, Look at the difference. Look at that. If I could get the whole hood to look like that and then paint this part right here, I think we'll be good. To then sand that little rust part down right here that we have right here. But did you take off the side skirt? Nope, we got the side skirt on. We don't have it bolted up, so we need to take it off. But look at that. Nice. And then the other side, on the other side, look at this. So that's without the side skirt. The other one, so we need to get those put on. And then we got some fender wells sitting right over here, right over there. And we need to get the garage cleaned up because it's a mess. We need a bigger garage, definitely. All right, let's go. Here, let's get a good rev before we go. Not too high, just a little rev. Listen to that. Nice. All right, you ready? Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got the spark plugs gapped right. Got everything good. Got the timing set to 16 degrees. So we started doing that. Got the car out. So you're going to have to stay tuned for the next video. We're going to be doing some street tuning. So if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. You can follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter at JC Motor Garage. If you have any questions about tuning and stuff like that, hit me up. I'll be glad to help you. You got the 2008 Jeep right here, 2021 Honda Civic, and the 2012 Scion TC. So we're going to be doing some more videos on that. And the Jeep, it's got a rattle in the back, so we're going to be fixing that. And we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time on JC Motor Garage.